Hey y'all. We back for part 2 of Love and Marriage DC episode 6 because I just had to come back and finish up my review, y'all. I ran out of a little bit of time. I thank y'all, cuties, for rocking with me once again, and we are going to get started right after this.
So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything that I like. So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything.
Okay, cuties, we are back. Thank y'all once again for joining me on this part 2 of, my review, okay? Love and Marriage, DC, episode 6, season 3, the Winter Blunderland. All right, let's get back into it. I left you guys off at Joy Interrupts. Let's go back to what Black says so we, full circle. Black said this is the first time that they've been in the same room having a dialogue, and he have been hearing what she's been saying about him that hasn't been true. Joy interrupts and says, no, it's true. I was like, oh, not the pan face. Hold on, y'all. So Black says he was the only one handling business, and she can feel a way about that, but they can't even have that conversation. And then you go around and say, I've been doing unethical business. They known each other damn near 10 or plus years. He said he's been protecting her when they went, on tour, or when they was, now I ain't gonna say tour, but tour on whatever, when they was doing their singing group. I don't want to say little either. When they, had their group, they was on tour. He made sure she was okay. Joy shaking her head. Black says he don't know this person. That's what Black said. Black said, I don't know this person. Black says they have pictures having good times together back in the day. They didn't show us, so I don't know how true that is. We have seen a picture surface of when they were in the group, so we have seen that, but even still they didn't even show that. And then he says this comes out of left field, and then you refuse to have a conversation with him. Joy says they have never been friends at all. She don't know your birthday, Black. They ain't never celebrated any holidays together. You ain't never protected me from Ish. Black says, this is wild. He was like, this is wild. She wilding. This is wild. This is why he says he doesn't know her. Joy says it should be because she ain't never heard that Ish in her life. Terry tries to intervene, but not before Black says this is ridiculous. Joy says because you are lying. Then Sherelle jumps in and says he not lying, you're delusional and you're lying. Joy says no, I'm not. She's like, no, you're she basically told Sherelle, no, you're delusional. Sherelle says, no, you're delusional. I'm sorry. Sherelle says, I'm not delusional at all. I'm not delusional at all. Joy says, how did you two meet? How did y'all meet? I guess it went crickets because we never got that straight answer right then. They flipped to Sherelle saying You speculated that I was with him when he was with another woman, his ex. She said she would have never do that. Sherelle said she didn't do anything with him until he was out of his relationship, period. So saying she was a side chick, uh, um, I was a side chick, was out of bounds, way out of line, and not facts. Joy says, so is there anything else that you want to talk about? So now in the confessionals, Winter said, the way Joy is acting is mean and rude. Now I think they took that and should have sliced that after this scene, so that I would make sense, because when she said that, I was like, what, Winter? So anyway, again, Terry wants to intervene. when to me, she could have intervened several times before to diffuse some of that BS, but Terry is trying to talk. Joy is getting more and more aggravated. She's talking under her breath while Terry is talking, and pretty much everybody can hear her. I believe, at least we can hear her through the microphone. When it said Joy was acting mean and rude, Joy was like, we ain't freaking friends. What I put made up like? Oh, she said made up like a mother. I was like, made up like a mother. She was like, made up like a mother. Now she talking under her breath, but we can hear her. She said, she like, we ain't friends. Made up like a mother. I don't know your birthday. Terry says they are talking about something way back in 2021, and y'all trying to hash out what? Joy says, not a damn thing. And she doesn't know anyone but the Tylers, but forgive me, this is Terry. But forgive me when I say this. And when she does, she closes her eyes. She can't even look Joy in her face when she says this. And this is why I was like, girl, God. Anyway, she couldn't even look Joy in her eyes and said, You're judgmental. I was like, everyone has judged Joy tonight, and she is judgmental. I was with Cliff. What in the Ouija board is going on? She feels attacked by Joy. Basically, feels attacked by the so-called intuitive healer, but she started to see she is acting like she is part of the group. Talking about Terry, because it's, to me, it wasn't like she was reading or getting everybody's perspective. She stayed glued to Joy, and then when Black intervened, she shouldn't have allowed him to. When Ashley intervened, she shouldn't have allowed them to. If you having a moment with what you call a spiritual reading, or whatever you want to call it, intuitive reading, and you're having that with Joy, you shouldn't allow them to even speak about nothing else until you were done and trying to understand where Joy will be coming from. But that goes back to me saying that she knows more than what she's saying. She was prompted by Irena, and you're not going to tell me nothing different, because how do you know so much about Joy and allowing everybody to speak their piece or speak their truth in their mind, but Joy has to sit there and take it and be called judgmental and all these other things? I'm not here for that. That could piss me off. She started to see she is acting like she is part of the group that has an issue with her, and that should not be her focus. Terry says there's a lot of animosity and a lot of anger Joy says, that's true. Terry says, in order to get past this, Terry says, in order to get past this, it's going to have to be some forgiveness. Black says, he has been trying to talk. Let me say forgive. He has been trying to talk to Joy about what he has been hearing from different people to get clarity on it. Joy has refused to speak to him. Joy was like, like, yeah, I don't have to talk to you. I ain't gonna get spirits to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. No, because there are pertaining things. They are pertaining to things that are not true, but he should say, this is what I put, but he should say that they may or may not agree on, but okay, they just disagree on timeline and their voices are escalating. I feel like I didn't read that correctly, and just kind of, let's go back. Joy refuses to speak to him, and she says, because they are pertaining to things that are not true. But that's Black saying that. But he should say that they may or may not agree on, in my opinion. But okay, they disagree on timeline and their voices are escalating. To me, Black has Terry's full attention, so he is trying to use what Terry has said to Joy on Joy. And that is exactly why Joy didn't want to have a conversation in a room full of Joy bashers. Joy is getting more and more aggravated, and Black Black is taking his opportunity to get all he needs to say, whether she can rebut this or not. Joy said she feels like she is in the twilight zone. She said that underneath her breath. Joy says that Black ain't gonna never admit to what other people know to be true and what she knows to be true. He does, and what she knows to be true, he does and won't ever own it. And he definitely ain't going to apologize. So what's the point? In the confessional, Clifton says she doesn't want to talk to you and move on with your life. Talking about Black. Terry says, Black, you do have passion. You do have truth in there. Man, Joy must have put her jacket on. Just at her jacket. And excused herself. Because at this point, when you hear Terry talk to Black, is so understanding. And when she talks to Joy, it's like, you're so defensive, and I don't understand why you're being so defensive when I'm trying to help you. I didn't agree with much of how Terry came into the room and read Joy down in front of everybody. I feel like she could have had that conversation by herself with Joy and then had a conversation, perhaps, because Joy is one that when she speaks, she's not going to tell everything in one sitting. What she will do is give you enough for you to bite into, sink your teeth into. She don't give you everything, because when you do that, you show your hand, and she don't show her whole hand. And that's not it's not so much that it's so strategic, but it's the fact that she just don't do it. And that's not here nor there. I'm just saying this is what I see. And so yeah, I didn't agree with the way Terry approached Joy in this episode. I didn't agree with the way Terry allotted Ashley to talk to Joy and Clifton during the sitting. Talking about, I've been sitting here listening patiently. Nah, don't listen patiently. Interrupt and say, you're being, that's kind of rude, or say something. I don't even know what I want her to say, but I wanted her to say something. When it came down to her talking to Black, like I said, long as Black was stroking Terry's ego, oh, he could say whatever the hell he want to Joy. And Joy, you better sit and listen to it because you're defensive. So yeah, I didn't agree with none of what was going on part on that. And I can't wait to see the next episode because it looks like we might get through some things. And I'm not saying with who in the group, but I kind of feel like I know there's a part where Arena says she don't want to take this back to, back home, meaning this confrontation, this disagreement, this misunderstanding, this disrespect, this Twilight Zone, if you will. Yeah, we're not taking this back. This is silly. Y'all should have been squashed this. We shouldn't be watching this right now. We should be moving on and on to bigger and better things. Seriously, guys. I'm tired. So yeah, y'all, that's all I have. Like I said, I just was running out of time when I did my first video on it. So I just wanted to continue on and give you guys the rest of the review. And shoot, the new one come on tomorrow. And that will be episode 7. I'm here for it. I will come to you guys earlier with a review now that I'm all caught up. I'm excited about that in itself. Child, sometimes it be a lot trying to get on online and live my life and, work, do hair. It's a lot, y'all. It's, I'm a whole mama. I'm a whole grandmother. I'm a whole wife. And I want to be a whole content creator. So if I can't give you guys my full attention and give you all that I got, I don't come. Because I just, that's how I'm going to come correct. Okay? That's just my philosophy. So before I leave, I'm going to leave you guys with, please, please, please. Please, please. Yeah, I just want y'all to like that video, like this video. Hopefully, if you are catching this one, there is a part 1, okay? Go check that one out. So you won't, just feel like, what the hell? How should you just start from right here? So yeah, y'all cuties, thank y'all for rocking with me on another venture into Love and Marriage DC. Like I told y'all, I'll be back for the episode 7. It is coming on tomorrow. I will come to you guys sooner than later. I'm excited about that. I'm all caught up. And yeah, y'all, if you don't do nothing else, you gotta keep it cute, especially when you part of the cutie community. We gotta keep it cute at all times, right? So yeah, I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for rocking with me. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. Share me. Man, do what you need to do. We are on our way to building this cutie community up, and I really enjoy coming to y'all, making this community up. I'm excited about the future and what it holds. So yeah, y'all, rock with me. All right, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next go round. Keep it cute, y'all.
You must be feeling like this your night. So do your thing, girl, it's alright. You're doing everything. So let your hair down, get your life. You must be feeling